Neki's new song, Loner. I can't think of a song I've been more excited to react to in quite a long time. And you might be asking yourself, Howard, if you're so excited to react to it, why didn't you do it yesterday when it came out? Well, the reason is because yesterday I was traveling back to Japan and I was going through an airport overnight and I had the choice to do the reaction there in the airport. And I thought, honestly, just because of the internet connection, it was probably going to need buffering using like in the airport, and because of the fact that the sound quality wasn't going to be good, I thought I'm going to save it till I get back. So literally me waiting a day for this is an indication of how much I wanted to listen to it properly. The other thing I should point out as well, I got serious neck pain on the way back, so you'll know how much I like it by how much pain I'm in by the end of this reaction, because nodding my head really hurts. It really hurts, mate. I haven't even got any neck muscles and they still hurt. Anyway, here we are, about to check out their new song, Loner. And like I say, you probably know that I'm a big fan of them. If you check out my other main channel, so I'm not just dropping it now, but you can see I did a whole video about them, saying about this is the biggest debut of this year. I've just been so excited. And of course, that first EP that came out from them was just utterly brilliant. You know, as I talked in that video, so I won't recap it too much now, but there were so many things about the variation, about the fact they had their own identity, how you could see they picked up a lot of the great things that we've heard from other bands before them, and yet they were so quintessentially themselves. Just so much about it, the songwriting, the identity, the ability to show mature nuance without being too overly flashy. It was just brilliant. So anyway, I'm really excited about this. I asked people not to give me spoilers, but some people in the Neki Discord were telling me they think I'm going to really like this one. I was like, stop giving me spoilers. So anyway, let's check it out. And one more thing before we do, if you do like upcoming bands, remember to check out the video that I did with upcoming Japanese artists ASSUN from Castella Park and Otto from Candid. We did that video, we put a lot of work into it. We're struggling to get views actually. We only just got to 1,000 views after like 10 days. So please do check that out, link in the description below after you've watched this. Anyway, I swear, enough plugs. Let's get into this. I'm really excited for this. Genuinely really excited. It's a 4-minute long song. I haven't checked the levels yet, so hopefully this is going to be audible. Let's check it out. I am so excited for this. Alright, I like that. Nice rhythmic start, lots of room for it to come in. When's it going to come in? There's nothing there. Oh, I like that. Very fleet-footed, dynamic sort of sound. Oh yeah, it's rhythmic. Melody's nice, the mix is also nice as well. Really bright and clear. Oh, the arpeggios! Yeah! That almost reminds me of those Love Bite style arpeggios. It's interesting because the first note of the chorus appeared from nowhere. There was no big smash, it just kind of just came in. So I think she's saying in English about like crying every night, the theme of the song, Loner. I like how even dark Neki is still colourful. Dark room, still colourful trousers. Love that. That's how the new complex guitar work that actually works in the arrangement, not just for show. Okay, now I'm ready for the chorus. Love the chorus. But hey, we got a bridge to get round to. Remember, bridge can make or break a song. Oh yeah, there we go. Rhythm change. why you do this to my neck, Neki? Oh, I get it. Okay, they earned that guitar solo. I was expecting that to throw back to the chorus there. Interesting to go to the pre-chorus. Breakdown? Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, play out the last chorus with a nice halftime bit. And when you've got that momentum and you can keep it going to the last note. Oh, Neki, 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 Neki. Why you break my Neki? Oh, dude. All right. As always, let's find a good frame while we talk about it. Oh, there we go. There's a look of pain there. Look, okay, so she looks sad in every frame on this one, but that's because the song's called Loner. Anyway, yeah, okay, so first things first, let's get straight down to it. Yeah, I think those who said they thought I'd like it, they're totally right. This one really appealed to me, and there's a couple of levels in which it appealed to me. Now, yeah, I can see there are certain aspects of this that certain rockier fans, and of course I know that a lot of the Neki fan base came from places like Bandmade, so yeah, maybe rockier fans might regard this as being perhaps a slightly poppier song. It is very light and fleet-footed in its sound, but actually, do you know what? I think this gives it something of a quality, because you can hear everything, the guitars, the bass, every little bit of the drums, everything is so clear here. Yes, it isn't so like sort of lower mid-range grunting guitars, but instead what it's got is just this sort of funky rock energy. And this is kind of what I said about Neki before when reviewing their EP, is that they are really able to convey something of an accessible sound, but there's still a musicality. You know how I said even at the beginning of this video that they are showing nuance, but the nuance they show isn't like show-offy nuance. It's really just working in the confines of what makes the song, what makes the song's arrangement pop. You know, this might all sound like fluff, so let me try and give some better examples. Like when we had the arpeggio bit in the pre-chorus, that is something where whether you be a guitar nerd or not, everyone can like say that is some awesome guitar playing, just hearing the twiddling going up the neck. But it's not just like one of those bits where a guitarist twiddles for the sake of it. It really sort of helps to build things up. I mentioned about the Love Bites reference because a lot of the time, one of the positive things that I've always said about Love Bites guitar solos is the fact that they have a similar thing where you get a lot of these arpeggios, and that itself I reference as being similar to sort of like the classical work of, so if you take sort of Bach, if you like your classical music, Bach was a great example of that, where you have a lot of these sort of twiddling scales where and it just really helps to sort of build up the tension. And those guitar arpeggios, it sounds like some sick guitar playing, but it is also just a very good bit of arrangement writing. The chorus itself, a little bit every night. Yeah, it is a little bit repetitive, but it's got enough of a call and answer. It's got enough in it to keep it really interesting. And once again, this is not a song that just feeds you around to the chorus because the chorus is all it has. The chorus is a catchy payoff for a song that is already doing a lot of things itself. Again, that arrangement, it's very fleet-footed. I would argue with anyone who says that this song doesn't sound rocky. Yeah, it's not quite as rocky as songs that have a lot of low-hanging guitars, but it's still got all the things that you want from a rock song. It's still got chugging guitars. It's still got sort of really cool little bits of playing nuance, like I mentioned. It's got a really cool beat. Again, I love that Kanako is always coming forward with really inventive beats. I've said this before. She's kind of, well, I've said this about the whole band, but Kanako, again, is a clear example of when you are not being showy, but if you really listen to what she's doing, it's so interesting. If you listen to what she's doing at every little moment, even if she's not sort of trying to burst forwards, it's really clever the way she's interpreting what's going on in the song and laying down beats that are just perfect for the whole rhythm, for the whole build-up. Everything about Neki's songs as well, again, it's this sort of charging feeling that they're always developing, they're always going somewhere. There's always this sense of purpose to their songs. They never just feel like they're sort of cycling round over and over again, or just here's an arbitrary solo. Everything feels like it's in service of developing the song. And again, this is a lot of people have actually asked me, you know, Howard, I've had this comment a couple of times, do you just like Neki because, you know, they're the popular thing to come off of the band made, or just because they're the flavour of the week. And to be honest, I've said the reason I like Neki, to be honest, I mean, I might have come to them through that general wave of fandom in their direction, but the reason I've really taken a liking to Neki, especially after that exclamation debut album, I got it up there somewhere, came out, is because of the fact that, you know, in spite of all of the hype, the one thing I love in a band is a band who puts songwriting first. And yes, this band came to us with a lot of musicianship pedigree, you know, like, you know, we all know about Candid on the bass, and you know, we've all heard about these things, you know, the hype that was around them on that side, but the songwriting is strong. And again, you know, we've had a whole EP, and then this song comes off the back, and this song, again, even if you stuck this on exclamation, it would still feel unique from the other tracks. It's still, you can still tell it's Neki, but it still feels unique. And I love the fact that they haven't had a single song yet which feels like it's replaceable by another one of their songs. You know, no two of their songs feel like they're basically serving the same purpose. They all sound like Neki. They all have an identifiably similar palette, and yet all of their songs feel like they have an individual idea. Like each song was written with its own purpose. Like each song was crafted because they wanted to do something and say something at that time. And of course, I don't know how much input might be coming in from other people. I know they got a lot of good backing behind them, but I do feel their songs feel genuine, and they feel well played, well delivered, and, you know, just so much identity to each song as well as to the band. I really like this. I thought it had a poppy quality. Is it going to beat Reagan Girl as my favourite song by them? No, but I tell you what, if I was hearing this without knowing who the band was, I would be thinking I need to hear more of this band. And considering I'm already into this band, this is just keeping that hype level up. It's catchy, it's fun, it's inviting. I think that new fans could get into it. I think it's good for rockier fans, even if it's not quite as sort of like sort of deep and growling as some of the music the heavier fans might listen to. I think it's accessible for pop fans, even if it's got a little bit more of a turn towards sort of guitar and, you know, sort of twiddly guitar arpeggios and things like that. It's all great. It's got a catchy melody, but it's a melody that also sounds like good quality singing, because I think Hika's a very underestimated singer. I think she's got a fantastic voice. Just everything about this was great. I really enjoyed it. Those who said I was going to enjoy it were totally right. I am so on the Neki hype train. And just one, I'm going to say it one more time. Do remember as well that if you're on the Neki hype train, then please do check out the song that I did with upcoming Japanese artists, because we are really trying to support local Japanese artists. So I worked with Caramel Candid and Castella Park. Do check that out. Link is in the description below. I know I keep on pushing it, but, you know, I really am trying to raise attention to these new artists. So anyway, there you go. Those are my thoughts on this wonderful song. Please get in the comments. Tell me what you think. I hope you enjoyed it as well, but I'm really interested to see what discussion is about this, because once again, they're just adding more to their sound. And until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these. For now, ciao, ciao.